Hi friends, and welcome to Air to Earth Tarot. I'm Ange, and today we are reading for Pisces. So welcome all my Pisces out there. And just a reminder, you can use these readings for your sun, moon, and rising signs. This reading and tarot talk is going to be for the third quarter of 2021, which will mean July, August, and September. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull a card for each month. We're going to clarify each of those cards and energies, see what's going on there, and then close it off with an oracle card. 1, 2, 3. We'll see what feels right. What else? I do want to take this time to invite you to follow us on Instagram. We are at air2earth_, air2earth_. It'll be in the description box below if you missed it, as well as any other information that you're looking for, decks that I use, anything. It'll be in the description box below, okay? Yeah, so just a quick little tidbit about what Tarot Talks are, and then we will get into your reading, Pisces. Tarot Talks are for you all to have some sort of visual representation of what's going on in the next 3 months, what you want to be focusing on in terms of your spiritual growth. I know for me, sometimes I need help, or I feel the inclination towards meditating on something in particular, manifesting something in particular, visualizing it. If you feel that way, these tarot talks can definitely help you with what to focus on, what to write about in your journal, what to focus on when meditating, that kind of thing. Okay, so it is meant for inspiration. It's meant as a springboard to kind of give some direction to your spiritual practice over the next 3 months. Okay, so let's see what we have for Pisces for July, please. Okay, strong energies coming out. We got Temperance and the Empress. What do we have for August for Pisces? Hermit in reverse. So 3 major arcana so far. And what do we have for September for Pisces 2021? 5 of Wands in reverse. Okay. Interesting. Let's clarify first, and then we will go ahead and read what's here, okay? So it looks like July, some really powerful energies for you, Pisces. Feels really abundant, feels very flowy. It feels like you have found a place of, like a plateau, where you don't feel like you're climbing, aspiring so much, reaching so much, and it also doesn't feel like you're on the decline. It doesn't feel like you are lacking or needing for anything in July. So it feels very balanced. It feels feminine for the most part, just meaning creative, emotional in a good way. I know we tend to think of emotional as a bad thing, but emotional in a good way, feeling the feels in a good way, you know, feeling sexy and abundant in and of yourself. Like you don't need for anything. You don't need anyone else's energy to add to your space or to complete you or any of that. You feel like the well, if anything. You feel like people can come to you in the month of July and you'll have it for them. You'll have energy, you'll have time, you'll have advice, you'll have companionship for them. So it feels really awesome for you in July. Let's clarify, see what else is going on with this Hermit and, I'm sorry, not Hermit, with this Temperance and Empress. Empress again and the Ace of Swords in reverse. All right, I'm going to talk and then clarify, talk and then clarify. Sometimes you read a little different every time, right? Okay, so again, 2 major arcana to start out. This is for the month of July. On my left, we have the Empress. Again, a very abundant, chilling, flowy, feminine energy. I got this kind of energy. That's divine, feminine there. So emotional in a good way. Feeling at one with your emotions, being confident as well. I know sometimes I have trouble with feminine energy. I forget that it's needed. I rely too much on my logic and reasoning, and I tend to ignore my emotions and what I'm feeling, and it causes all sorts of misalignments, right? So you're very wisely, and we do have the owl there, which is a sign of wisdom. You are very wisely using your emotions as indicators, using them to dictate what you should and shouldn't do, what you should and shouldn't say. Could also be creative energy for you. We got it twice. So a very motherly kind of feeling as well. The Empress is a mature energy, mature feminine energy. And then we have Temperance there. Again, it speaks to that flowy energy. I know a lot of decks have Temperance as a feminine figure, kneeling, 1 foot in water. Sometimes she has 2 kind of like basins and is pouring water back and forth, is kind of the imagery there. This particular Temperance is showing a little more masculine, but very sturdy, very balanced energy, and has the little dagger there, which to me shows a certain readiness, a certain alertness, ready for whatever comes because you're so balanced. Clarified by another Empress card, so double of that feminine energy. This one here, a lot less provocative, right? A lot more religious even, but still very abundant and still creative, right? Things are born of this energy. So if you are looking to birth something, it could be a child, like literally, or it could be a project, an idea. It looks like you've got a little bit of work to do. I say that just because the Ace of Swords is in reverse there. But other than that, it looks like you are just about ready to show the world what it is you've been working on. So it could be pregnancy, could be a business, it could be a project, could be just an idea. But not quite ready in July. It looks like August is when you are ready to birth this energy, whatever this is. In August, we have the Hermit in reverse. Again, that stepping out energy there. Can you clarify the Hermit in reverse for August, please? Strong Libra energy here. So if you have a Libra placement, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or you're very close with a Libra, maybe this idea is with a Libra, someone with a Libra placement, but strong Libra energy with the Empress and Ace of Swords. There is, I should mention, also Sag energy here, and Virgo energy, and Taurus energy, but strong Libra. Another Ace in reverse with the Queen of Swords. Interesting. So, okay, so I will say this. It looks like in August you are, let me show you your Hermit. You're ready to step out. You're ready to let people see whatever it is that you've been working on. And I know Pisces is very creative. And it doesn't have to be this dramatic, like, unveiling of something. It could be as simple as a conversation with somebody, letting them know what's actually on your mind, what you've been thinking and feeling, and you know, what your experience has been over the past however long, at least a month, right? So the Hermit in reverse is that coming out. It is that conversation, that leap into onto a platform, I should say, onto being seen. It's the YouTube channel, it's the podcast, it's the conversation about the podcast. It's that movement, that step forward into the light so people can see you. You may have issues with that, Pisces. I say that because we have all these strong energies of like abundance, of you actually having something worth saying, right? And then we have these aces in reverse. We got the Ace of Swords in reverse. We got the Ace of Wands in reverse. So this could be a fear of the limelight. It could also be a fear of backlash, right? So a lot of times we spend so much time on these projects, perfecting it, feeling great about it, feeling like it's perfect. We give it to the world, and then we're so upset when someone either doesn't see the value in it or downright says they don't like it, doesn't fit their aesthetic, whatever it is, and we get really upset. So my advice to you would be, try not to use people as indicators of validation. The fact that you thought it, the fact that you felt it, the fact that you wrote it, the fact that you did it, you created it, makes it valid. It is a thing. It exists now. It didn't exist before, and now it does. And I know that it can sound really naive to put art, or whatever it is that you want to bring into existence, to put it in that way. It can sound naive, it can sound overly optimistic, but it really is the truth. You know, you don't need money or backing to validate your idea. It is valid in and of itself. Those things are secondary. So yes, it doesn't mean don't go for it. Don't go for the backing or the funding or whatever it is that you're looking for. It just means don't use no's or someone just not seeing your vision or not seeing the value in what you do as an indication that it is not valuable. It just isn't valuable to them. But you exist the same way they exist. You may not have the power, money, whatever that they do at this point in time, but things change, things flow. And so you have to believe in what you do, and you have to keep it alive. And if someone doesn't like it or doesn't see the value in it, move on. And try not to get so down about that. So, clarifying, we have the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords tells me you do have something to say. It's something of value. It's something valid. It's something important. You know, it's something only you can say the way that you can say it. And so you have to believe that that is good enough. Again, that Ace of Wands came out in reverse, which tells me possible setbacks, which tells me a real irritation in energy, yours, when things don't quite go how you want them to go when you unveil whatever it is that you've been working on. But don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. If someone doesn't see it, they just don't see it. You know, it's not always an indication that it's not there. They just don't see it. We got the Five of Wands in reverse for September. So can we clarify that, please? Yeah, get ready to talk. I will say that. Get ready to talk and get ready to sell yourself. Sell this idea that you have. Argue for its validation. But you have what it takes to do that. The Queen of Swords there and two Empress cards. All right, 3 jumped out. But get ready to talk. We got the Star, the Moon, and the Page of Cups. Wow, this is really nice energy, Pisces. Tons of major arcana here. Tons of feminine energy. With the Moon, 2 Empress.